amazing weekend. Yes, I have props too. Thank you. Love you. So good evening, my fellow Rotarians. There are two more dignitaries in the room, fellow F&Gers, for those of you in the know. They came all the way out here from Arizona and Northern California, respectively, to join us, to support us district governors in our district conference this weekend. And I want to introduce you to Jim Schmidt, District Governor 5495. And the amazing Herb Ritter, District 5170, District Governor. On behalf of my fellow district governors, thank you so much for the care and support that you show. It's a wonderful class. I really got lucky when I joined the governor line. Thank you, FMG brothers. I want to begin with a thought that has guided me through my Rotary journey and rings true with me and those who have chosen a life of service, and it's likely to be my next tattoo. It's a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. A simple but powerful statement. Now, I've always known this. I've loved this quote for a long time, but I never really did anything with it until I found Rotary. And that was the catalyst. And I can tell you tonight, standing here, after walking alongside the remarkable Rotarians of District 5320 and bearing witness to the extraordinary acts of service that these people of action are capable of, and quite frankly, show off, and standing shoulder to shoulder with each of you across these districts, I have in fact not lost myself, but I have now found myself. I found myself in the work that we do. I found myself in the purpose. And I found myself in the simple, powerful act of serving others. Now, this weekend has been no ordinary gathering. This has been a demonstration of what is possible when people of conviction come together with a common cause. Today, we did more than just attend. This morning, we honored those who serve. Our military service members, thank you, Captain Caldwell. Men and women who remind us that courage is not an abstract idea, but a daily commitment. We listen to both Rotarians and leaders who continue to challenge us, not to be satisfied with what Rotary is, but to imagine what it must become. We were moved, deeply moved, hearing from Ken McMahon earlier. A story that reminded us that adversity need not define us, but can instead refine us. We were inspired and lifted by Gordon McAnally's comments today, who showed us that compassion is in fact not a weakness, it's strength in its most enduring form. And then of course this afternoon, we acted. We rolled up our sleeves, and we chose to help be a part of the change we want to see in the world. Because ours is not an organization content with words alone, as we've done again and again and again. Today we confronted hunger. We advanced clean water. Who was in that project today? Thank you. And we stood with those rebuilding their lives after dealing with human trafficking. I have a car full of bags ready to go for those organizations in our community. Different challenges for sure, different paths. One shared commitment, service above self in action. And yet, perhaps the most powerful thing we did this weekend, the goal of this entire conference, when I sat down with the district governors and the chairs, we were able to connect across 4 districts, across communities, across different experiences. We met one another. We listened. We shared our stories. We shared our reasons. And most importantly, and my hope for you is that you were able to share your why with others. And in doing so, we strengthened something larger than any of us. Because Rotary, again, is not merely just a collection of clubs. It's also fellowship of purpose. Now, as we bring this evening to a close, I ask you to consider this. Do not let this be the end of something. I know there's 67 days left, but don't let this be the end of something. Let it be the beginning. I'm not counting, by the way. 2 hours. Take what you have experienced here. Take the energy, the ideas, the inspiration. Explore and celebrate those new connections and carry it forward. Carry it back to your clubs, back to your communities, and most importantly, carry it back to the work that awaits you. For the measure of this conference will not be found in what we have heard, but in what we choose to do next. And before we conclude, I would ask for one more moment. I brought a prop up here, so one of you lucky devils is going to be up here with me in a minute. I would like to invite to the stage a man whose leadership has reminded us of the power and compassion and the responsibility of service. Gordon McAnally, you're back up here. Let's go. Now earlier, you thought you were accused of being a slick dresser, when in fact you're an excellent dresser. When in fact your hobby is stick dressing. Now, one thing that's missing, and I think that hopefully the photo comes up, he's got the outfit, the flammable red suit, but not the shoes. There's the picture. So this picture's floating around on the internet. He's got the red and polio shirt, he's got the red jacket, red slacks, and purple shoes. Well, some of your friends in District 5320 thought that your ensemble, near perfect, was not exactly perfect. So as a gift from Greg and Valoa, Bruce and Jarita Solari, and the incomparable Molly, the dog, we present to you, sir, a gift. Please open. And my message to you, Gordon, is continue to live your beliefs and your passions out loud like you do. And finally, is that call to action in the battle against polio. I have it in my notes, so I'm just going to say it again. To our conference chairs, Sherry, Mary Alice, Carrie, DG and Carrie, and Luann, who's not here, your leadership throughout this endeavor has been nothing less than extraordinary. And we do have gifts for you, Mary, but I'll deliver them after we're done. So thank you for all you've done to move this conference along, to get us to today, to get us all in the room today. We're not here by accident. There's a purpose for us being here, and it's going to be up for all of you to find that out. But thank you so much for your effort, for your perseverance, for your patience with the district governors, and most of all, for your support. And now I'm going to leave you with a thought, perhaps something unexpected, but fitting. The great poet and king, undisputable king of Texas country music, George Strait. Right? Who's country fan? One of my favorite songs, and really the lyric of the song is this, and I've been listening to this all through my district governor year. It's at the top of my Spotify playlist right now. When I'm gone, put it in stone, he left nothing behind. I'm not here for a long time, but I am here for a good time. You want me to sing it? When I'm gone, put it in stone, he left nothing behind. I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time. There you go. Karaoke's in my blood. But what does that mean? It means we're called, not simply to be present, but to be purposeful. Not simply to pass through this world, but to leave it better than we found it. And I can say to you tonight, having found ourselves in service, we now have a responsibility to give all that we have while we have the chance. Thank you all so much for your service. Thank you for your leadership. And thank you once again for proving that when we come together we thrive, and anything is possible. Thank you.